going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we've got England versus India, 4th test preview. We've got your pitch report, we've got your weather report from the weatherman Liam Clarke, one and only, and we've got what changes I would make to the 11s, or what I think the changes will be. Now this is the next day from, if you guys seen my in the community post, you know how on YouTube you can like type stuff in that. I posted that I filmed a 20-minute preview yesterday and that I was on mute the whole time. So look, I'm still recovering from that. I've made sure my mic is plugged in this time. It's right here sitting next to me. You can't see it, but it is plugged in this time. Well, I hope, and I pray that it is. But look, I actually posted that straight after it happened. I checked the file in my computer and it said there was no sound. So, yeah, I was pretty hurt. And to be honest, I thought about it for the whole day. I was so pissed off that I did that because it was like one of my best previews. I literally went so in depth about the pitch. Okay, you know what? We're not going to bring the vibe down. We're going to get on to this report. Let's get into it. Let's talk about let's talk about where it's played first. The Oval in Kennington, England, right? Is that Kennington or some bullshit? Actually have good memories as an Australian from the Oval. We normally win there. We'll get into the pitch soon. Let's start off with the 11s. England, of course, with a comfortable win over India. Do they make any changes? Unlikely. Their top order started to fire. You got Hasib, Milan came in, did his job. Hasib was good. Burns was good. Who else was in that top order? Joe Root, obviously, the captain. None of these guys come in. Sam Curran's the only one that might get dropped. But who do you bring in for him? Probably no one. You can look at where is he? Mahmood. Why is Mahmood not on this list? The fuck? Where's Mahmood? Maybe this isn't an updated squad list, but we know they could bring in Mahmood for Sam Curran. But then again, I think you just got to stick with Curran. You don't change your winning formula. Nothing too much for England. You don't change. After you smash a team like India, you can't change your 11. And I don't think they will. But let's jump into the India 11. Who do I think, what will change? You've got to imagine there will be one change. I assume that Ashwin will come in. The pitch is going to play into spinning favour come day 3, day 4, day 5. It's normally, if I remember correctly, the Oval is normally quite a flat track, quite a dry pitch. It's nothing that you're going to get a whole lot of swing on after day 1. You're probably not going to get much swing on day 1 either, even if you bowl first. You might get a bit of bounce on it. It's sort of a rough, soily pitch. And I think spin's going to be a huge part of this test match. Like a massive part of this test match come day 3 and day 4. So I would imagine that Ravi Ashwin comes in. Now, he does have previous county experience for... Damn, who does he play county cricket for? Damn, I've forgotten who Ashwin plays county cricket for in England. No, he doesn't play for... I can't remember, but Lancashire? No, I don't think so. But about a month ago, he played a county game in England, and on this exact pitch, he took 6 for 27 or some bullshit. Well, he took 6 wickets, I know that. So he's the guy that you bring in no matter what. Ashwin has to play in this test match. They have lacked a spinner throughout this whole series, if I'm going to be honest, India. Jadeja is obviously, he's the guy who's going to put the ball in the right positions. He's accurate, but he's not going to, he doesn't create spin. He doesn't get the ball, doing what Ashwin does. That's why Ashwin is one of the greatest spinners of all time. Jadeja will put it in the spot, he'll hit the rough, and he'll get it to kind of turn a little bit. But he doesn't have the variations. He doesn't have, that's why he's an all-rounder. We all know. But Ashwin, premium spinner, obviously can bat. He's got like 3 test centuries under his name on a flat pitch that it's expected to be. The tail end's going to be super important to make some runs again. So, you're going to be... the tail ends are going to be very important in this game to make runs. So, what changes do they go in? I think Ashwin probably comes in for maybe Ishant Sharma. Again, I don't think Ishant bowled that well on the last pitch. It became quite flat day 2, day 3, and he just didn't really have any effect on the game at all. Got hit for a lot of runs, didn't get a lot of bounce out of the pitch. And to be honest, unless they bowl first here on this pitch, India, only Ishant could have success in that first innings. I just don't see him being super effective come day 3 or day 4 when the pitch starts to really flatten out and become a road and spin starts to become a big issue. So I feel like you've got to go with Ishant out. You probably put Ashwin in, or do you take Jadeja out and put Ashwin in? Do you prefer the extra seamer? But then again, I don't think you do. I think you go with the extra batsman of Jadeja, because I feel like the pitch, again, will flatten out. And obviously all these Indian players have, it'll be like home to them. Obviously not the same, crowd or conditions, but the pitch will be quite similar to a pitch at home, maybe in a Hyderabad pitch. I mean, it'll be quite flat, I would imagine. That's just... Now, where was I going? I've drawn a blank. Where was it going? Oh, we're talking about the squad still. Shardul Thakur. Does Thakur come in for Jadeja? Do you go in with another... No, I don't think you do. I seen a few comments about that they really wanted Shardul Thakur to come in, but I just... unless you can guarantee he's going to score big runs, which you just can't do for anyone at the moment. He just doesn't get a spot in the team, I don't think, which is unfortunate because he bowled terrific in the first match. But unfortunately, it's just not the sort of pitch where you go in with it. But fuck, there's a bee! I haven't had a bee in here for a long time. But there's one in here. Come here, I fucking dare ya. Fuck! I missed it! Oh shit! I'm not going to edit that out. I will not edit any of that out. Can you guys see this shit? It's fucking circling me! Bro, it's circling me like a shark. I'm trying to talk about a test match! I'm just trying to talk about the test match. Fuck off. Bro! I'm trying to talk about the test match and I'm going to get stung by a fucking bee. There it is. It's trying to get out. Oh my, piss off. This is actually pissing me off now. All right. I'm just going to pretend it's not here. Fucking, it's swinging past my head. I just hear it buzzing around me. All right, fuck this. You know what? It can sting me. I'm talking about cricket. I'm sorry you guys had to see that. Almost some domestic violence where I just had to beat the shit out of that bee. I haven't had a bee attack me in any videos for about a few months. It used to happen quite regularly, if you guys remember, which a lot of you guys would. Holy shit. That's Australia for you. You get attacked by fucking animals. Where was I? So we're talking about who might come in. No, I don't think Thakur comes in. Do you replace Ajinkya Rahane? Does Rahane come out? Do you bring in a Suryakumar Yadav and Agarwal? Can you now put... Rahul had a good first test match, but he hasn't put many runs on the board now. Can you put Rahul down to number 5, and then you can bring in a Suryakumar Yadav at number 3? But who else would open? Maybe you throw them an opening position. Maybe Vihari comes in. I mean, you've got so many options and depth in this Indian team, but I feel like they won't change anything. I feel like they'll only have the one change. I feel like it'll be Ravi Ashwin in for Ishant Sharma. That's the one change I would go with. Of course, you'd love to see Suryakumar Yadav come in. You'd love to see Agarwal have a crack, but yeah. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they get rid of Rahane. Now, he's the vice-captain. He's one of the leaders of this team. He hasn't had a great series. He hasn't had a great few months, to be real. But I still feel like he's the guy that you would love to go into battle with and have him out on the pitch with you. But you have to be realistic sometimes, and you can't hold on for too long. And sometimes all you need is a little bit of a spark into a team. You put Rahul down to number 5, and then you have a position opening, then you bring in Agarwal to open. I mean, I don't mind it. Or you can bring in Surikami Yadav. I know that he normally bats around number 3 or 4. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, hey, I don't think they'll go with that. Maybe Axar Patel. I mean, why not throw him in? But hey, let's jump onto the weather. Whew, where's that bee? Oh, it's still here. Alright, you know what? Fuck this. Let's just pretend it's not there. Alright, this is when the test match starts. Thursday the 2nd. Let's get into the weather. What are we looking at? Liam Clarke reporting live here from BBC Weather, all the way from Australia. It looks like we've got sunny intervals and a gentle breeze for day 1. Pretty much a 0% chance of rain. Nothing should harm our day 1 play. We've got day 2. We're looking at light cloud and a gentle breeze. Also probably 0% chance of rain. We should be good there. But again, England's weather can change at any time. So don't get too privy to that. We've got day 3. We've got light cloud and a gentle breeze. Tops of 20, low of 13. Looking at 9 knots of wind to the south. Yeah, hey, that's day 3. Day 4, we're looking at light cloud and a gentle breeze. Tops of 23. Maybe a 6% chance of rain. Should do no harm to day's play. And then we go to day 5, if it gets that far. Tops of 25 degrees, low of 15. Sunny intervals and a gentle breeze. Tops of 8% chance of rain. Now, 8% is not that much, so we should be okay on that front. We should be fine. Let's be honest. The weather sounds like it's going to be okay, which is always the most important thing. Now, I was going to do a pitch report, but all the articles that I look up for pitch reports, no one ever gets pictures of the pitch until like 40 minutes out of day's play, which annoys the shit out of me, because if we had the pitch in front of our eyes right now, you know what? This is what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to look it up, like what the pitches looked like in previous times. Now, hopefully nothing comes up here that I've searched, because that would be bad. The Oval Cricket Ground pitch. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. You know, we don't need to edit the... Ooh, wee! What's this? That's for the Ashes. So this is what it looked like 2 years ago on the Ashes. Yeah, it looks pretty flat, if I'm going to be real. This is what it looked like. Damn, when was this? Well, that's got... Oh, that was the Ashes. Well, it's got a little bit of grass around it, but look at that. I mean, it looks like it doesn't look like that. Look at all the dirt around here. If that's what the pitch looks like tomorrow, then you're going to need a spinner. Because look at all those footholes that are going to start opening up. There. Oh, my God. Please, India, play Ashwin. Ashwin will take 10 wickets if this is the pitch. What's this? No, that's not going to tell us anything. What about if we look up 2021? I mean, is that the pitch down there? It looks pretty dry, if I'm going to be real. Again, I mean, it's always, you know, the Oval is normally always quite a flat pitch that degrades quite quickly. I mean, you guys already know. You guys have watched enough cricket at the Oval to know what sort of pitch it plays like. It doesn't magically change unless they've, you know, done something different to it, which it is England, and they are dodgy. So it wouldn't surprise me if they done something different. But hey, that's it. This fucking beat is still flying around my head, and I'm going to actually, when I stop recording, I'm going to get a tennis racket out and beat the shit out of it. Not kidding. But hey, that is going to cap it off, guys. Excited for tomorrow's day play, the start of Test 4. This is a big test. Whoever wins guarantees themselves at least a draw in this series. So it's a big test match. You do not want to lose. Everything on the line for the series. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.